Well, hey, howdy-o, everyone. Velocity here. We're back in action to look at more of this,
Hi,
um,
sweetie.
stuff.
It's Nova.
Oh, no.
Your wallet's honey bun.
Oh,
I do
dear.
have needs, you know. Huh? We have a meeting? Crap! I'll call you back.
Okay, so, Nova's kind of perverted, but we do have, we have enough gold.
You're one of the good
Gald.
ones.
Alright, let's just go ahead and give her what she wants. Show us what she wants. We will just pay that amount right now.
100,000 gold repaid! Keep on keeping on, okay? Go, go, go!
Vera from Spurious Corporation here. We've detected a new fractured dimension. As a dimensional agent, you've been assigned the task of eliminating it. This is your first mission, so please make sure that you're fully prepared. Then come to the Spurious building.
Think we'll find Glasses Guy there? Oh, or maybe the spirit that lives in the land of Canaan.
Okay, so apparently I wasn't supposed to go here. I've been reading some guides, and I guess that fulfills it. We're just able to kind of go here then, I guess. Let's talk to the locals anyway. What do you have to say? There's a secret League of Justice heroes in Olympios. I heard the leader wears a red outfit. Man, that is so cool. Okay, so the locals are dumb. It kind of figures. What, Jude, what are you doing here? What are you doing over here? So the pre-incidents on the train and the Battle of Roland are all because of those fractured dimensions? And the Julius, Rowan, and Fultz who have become dark monsters. Those are diversion catalysts? I see. Okay, so he's starting to piece things together then, I take it. With the whole entire, like, one thing leads to another, and then, like, actually they turn out to be, like, the evil things to it or something. Which I actually really like. I like as a actual story and a actual story gimmick, I will say. And in a lot of ways, having this as the sequel kind of makes it work. Just sort of, you already have characters you're familiar with, and then they turn out to be evil. The agents actually weren't badly wounded at all, just a bit bruised. I had a feeling that Julius intentionally held back so as not to wound them terribly. Fractured dimensions and the chromatis? So much is going on right now, but it feels like my head's gonna spin. But no matter what happens, Luger, I want you to know that I still trust you. Why does Leia trust us this way? Aren't you supposed to have a crush on Jude, not Luger? Whatever, man. Hello, sir. The Nikahair Hall Mount has been known as the Road to Maxwell since ancient times. It's a secret land with a wholly unique spirit climb. Spirit climb? Oh yeah, that was a thing that existed, right? What about you folk? There's an outsider in strange clothes here. I worry that he might be up to no good. Maybe he's one of those so-called Olympians or something. An outsider? But where? To win. Just random people there. Okay, let's go in here. Gotta see. Save spot. What's all this? Talk to you. Hey, do you have any rabbit pig ears? They're perfect souvenir delicacy, and it's one of our specialties. But be careful because they look just like piglet ears, which actually have poison in them. Rabbit pig is a rabbit that looks like a pig, and a piglet is a pig that looks like a rabbit. So how would you know? We've worshipped Lord Maxwell for generations. However the world may change, I will keep my faith as long as I live. That just seems like stubbornness to me. It doesn't seem like you're actually faithful. Ooh. I will take that. It will be mine. Ooh, this thing too. Ooh, tomato a la mode. Apparently we're getting a lot of tomatoes here. What do you have? Oh, we could just rest here? Heck yeah! Resting for fun. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Then we get a move on, and then we look around and search and search. Where those shrine doohickey? What are you talking about? It's literature related to the Maxwell faith, but only from fairly recently. Supposedly it was well archived way back when. Maybe someone mistakenly put it in the trash. I guess. I mean, they did kind of find a lot of things about their god in recent years. I can't believe it's been 20 years since Lord Maxwell appeared to us in human form. You must always see her shrine at the end of the Spirit Way as a holy place. This thing over there? Okay. I guess we could go visit it later then, I suppose. Oh, there's no door you can enter right there. You got it. But there's a door you can enter here, they're here. And chickens. Let's see. Hello, Missy. This is the home of Ivor, a handmaiden of Lord Maxwell. However, a year ago, he said he was going on a journey and he hasn't been seen since. He could be a bit overzealous, so we're all a bit worried. I feel that somehow he's doing alright, but I hope he's not causing trouble for anyone else out there. So, is that not the same Ivor that we know then, or did the Ivor get tricked somehow? In the way that, like, he could help Lord Millia. Because he tends to do that. He tends to do that situation where he's just like, oh yeah, you know, it's completely fine for me. Doop-a-doo. He's a big dumb. But he's Milla's big dumb. Cat. Yeah. Got the badger. Why is a cat named Badger anyway? Our ancestors were disciples of Lord Maxwell and the first people to settle on Race of Maxia. For 2,000 years we've observed the ways of the spirits. 2,000 years! Ugh, I guess you're such a pain in the tuchus. Where else gotta go? Gotta go. There's 2 different areas. I forgot about that. There are. Talk to you. We know it's important to maintain the pattern and the trails through the village. We must ensure harmony between the 4 elements. This is why we would be out here every day, drawing it with our brooms. Really? I mean, it's cool and all, but that seems like a lot of work for no reason. Hey, Rowan. Did you discover what the data was yet? I believe it's so-called fractured dimension data, yes? I knew I was in trouble from the get-go, but I still ended up with more than I bargained for. But hey, welcome to my life, right? I like how Alvin just accepts a lot of the crap that he gets thrown into. He's just like, you know what? Fine, I get it. Poor Alvin. There's a lot going on outside, but things are peaceful as always here. And you could bet that we're going to keep the peace so things stay that way. Okay. Well, this is quite a pickle. Maybe it's because of the changes in the spirit climb, but feels like I just don't see harpies around here much anymore. Well, harpy feathers, we can't make our traditional kahar ornaments. I had no idea what those are, but I assume they're important. What do you have over here? Nothing. Mom's accessories are really something, so there's no way we could let them go so easily. She said we can't sell them as someone who hasn't met the requirements yet. Those are the teachings of Millia. I made these accessories out of personal interest. They are not for sale. Hey, have you heard of Bunnykins? It's a rare doll and the value is going up because it's hard to find. Yeah, I heard of it. Ivory still hasn't come back yet. You think he's okay? I wish I could play with him again. Well, I shot him recently, if that's what you're asking. He seemed to be fine after that. What about in here? Hello, old man. That is your real name. In a land called Olympios, there's a device that lets you speak with those far away. I wonder if I could use it to talk to my wife in heaven. Oh, that kind of really hurts. That's such naive old man charism right there. He still lost his wife. God. Some from Spiritus Corporation was dispatched here, but they fit right in. Why, just the other day they told me they could work in clothes like mine. Okay, I mean, I know the handmaiden came over here, so I guess that makes a bit of sense. But I guess that's kind of it, right? Yeah, we could go the Spirit Way, or we could go over there to the South Meadow. But they want us to go back all the way to Spiritus Corporation, so I guess that's what we gotta go do, right? Yeah, it should be over here, right? Near ship boarding area, yeah. Because we want to board the ship. Hello, sir. Let me board your wares. Ugh. 2 steps to go somewhere? Oh, man. That's a lot. That's too much work. So we got that, and yeah, that's it. I love how handy dandy this is. Like, seriously, it's just like, yeah, we don't want you to like worry about having to find the areas of interest. So here's where the star is. Entrance, yes. Alright, cool, they're just right there. So just go talk to them? Wait, what people do I have in my little thing? Yeah, I actually do want this. I want Jude and Leia and Lise there. And Rowan and Alvin can stay for right now. What the heck? What are you doing here? Chapter 7. Destroy that fractured dimension.
I told you, that's a company secret.
But my lips are sealed. You must know what happened to Julius, right?
Mr. Kresnik.
Luger, hey! Word around the water cooler is a certain someone just got hired as an agent. Congratulations! Like big bro, like little bro, right? I know how much you wanted the job.
Thanks.
How's the lone lady here? Just gossiping with my twin sis. Oh, you do look alike.
Hey.
Yeah.
Nova, we've got work to do.
Yeah, I know. I should probably get back to bean counting. Oh, almost forgot. Let's all get together to celebrate your new job whenever you're free.
Can't believe he told us all about that fractured dimension stuff.
Obviously, he wants us to come along.
I can't drag you in all this. You'll help me? Aww.
This isn't just Olympius' problem. An old man's wisdom won't be wasted in these circumstances, rest assured.
No way I'm sitting this out. It's the scoop of a lifetime. You're coming along too, right, Al? Yep. I mean, I'd go all by myself if I had to. Please take us with you. The world's too scary for you to fly solo.
Guess I'll tag along too.
Poor little buddy. He hates being left behind.
Got that
Aw.
right, Spud. I'm over the loner act.
And I'll be coming too, of course.
Very well. You may all assist Mr. Kresnik in this operation. However...
Everything must be kept in the strictest confidence, am I correct?
I'm glad we have an understanding. Now, allow me to commence the briefing.
Even though you're like in the entrance?
The object of each DODA operation is to infiltrate a fractured dimension and destroy its divergence catalyst. All fractured dimensions form around a catalyst. It could be an object, or perhaps an entity.
So how do we find it then?
It's typically the object or entity that differs the most from its original nature in the prime dimension. You'll need to be cautious, particularly when the divergence catalyst attaches itself to a person. I've transmitted the coordinates of the target rift to your GHS. Use it to enter the fractured dimension.
Luger can now enter the fractured dimensions using his Chromatis ability. By selecting fractured dimensions from the entire map view on the world map, you can head to the desired fractured dimension. Dive in from the entire map view on the world map as soon as you're ready. Okay then. Alright, we got a rip and roaring team going on here, so I gotta switch people out. I'm sorry, I'm a softie when it comes to this kind of stuff. Let's bring the old man back. And we'll bring Alvin. Actually, I can't really bring Alvin, can we? Yeah, we'll have this team. This team will be fine. And Rowan could stand back for a bit. He could give us advice. And Ju could come along too. But Alvin's like, I don't want to be left alone. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. I don't want you to be left alone either. Oh, look at that. All the names have been increased. Like, Lena. Oh, just Leia. The fractured dimension is categorized by depth and deviation. The depth is a number that shows the distance from the prime dimension. The deviation shows how different the fractured dimension is from the prime dimension. There's also exists something called a rift, which is a set entry point. The depth, deviation, and rift location from the coordinates for the fractured dimension. Chromatis bearers may voluntarily enter the desired fractured dimension by using coordinates as their guide. The diversion catalyst exists where there is a large deviation within the fractured dimension. Remember that there's no need to investigate regions with low diversions. Okay. Kind of weird that she spilled the beans on that little spot. But I assume we could just leave? Okay, yeah, we just go to that fractured dimension. Alright. You will not be able to return until the fractured dimension is destroyed. We should be fine.
I guess this explains that funny feeling we've all been having.
It's Triglyph Central Station.
I suppose it would follow that this is the rift.
But are we really in a whole other world right now? It doesn't look any different to me.
We've confirmed your entry into the fractured dimension. Commence your search for the divergence catalyst.
The G is it. Yeah, how does that work here?
You can thank your Chromatis for that. It maintains a link to the prime dimension.
We need to look for whatever seems most out of place in the dimension, right?
Correct. The catalyst should reveal itself when anyone with a Chromatis approaches.
And if we destroy it, the world will disappear.
Exactly. But there's a catch. Only the wielder of a Chromatis can destroy the catalyst.
Wait, really?
So the only one who can find and destroy these catalysts
Is Luger.
Well, that kind of takes the fun out of it.
One last thing. So long as the divergence catalyst exists, you cannot return to the prime dimension.
You never told us that! I guess there really is no turning back, huh?
So much for goofing off on the job.
The train to Oscorp will be departing from Platform 1 shortly. Again, the train to Oscorp will be departing from Platform 1.
The Oscorp train's still running?
Maybe in this alternate dimension, the hijacking never took place.
We cannot just blithely assume that. We have much to learn about this world.
It is fishy that Oscorp is still in one piece.
Let's investigate in 2 groups.
Okay, Jude and I will ask around town.
Luger, you handle Oscorp.
We're on it.
Oh, so it just gives us the teams that we have. Okay, then. I guess that's the thing, too. Did they say anything else?
Speckled dimensions don't seem all that different to me.
Not at first glance, in any case.
So it seems Luger's Chromatus is the key to destroying these fractured dimensions.
And our job is to gather information and support Luger in combat.
Yes, we'll do everything we can to help. We're the wind beneath your wings! You guys aren't scared of Luger's weird powers? Like, at all?
We have something of a knack for encountering weirdness.
The Lord of Spirits, dimensional breaches, talking stuffed animals.
I bet Jude said pretty much the same thing, didn't he?
You called it. He did say that, didn't he?
Yeah.
But it still scares me to be destroying worlds.
Myself as well. The enormity of such a deed is almost more than I can grasp.
But we've been through too much to turn back now. Whatever the sin we have to bear.
Alright, looks like everyone's on board to, like, go kill, I guess. Oh, jeez. So we go explore that, right? Oh, do we have to grab the ticket? Okay, then. Depart for, oh, yeah, the station. Let's do it. Oh, jeez. So, is something gonna happen with the train again? No. Okay, then.
There's a train station connected to the plant itself?
For the easy transportation of goods, I suspect. When it comes to business, Olympias doesn't play games.
Alright then, I guess that's the thing. Let's go and save for now because it'd be important to save. Just in case something bad happens to us. Good job. Yeah. So we're going to a plant thing?
What's a natural resource plant? It's a factory that puts out veggies and stuff like that. Puts out weird vibes, too.
It's pretty standard for Olympias. Well, except for its size. None of the others are this big.
Well, if it isn't Alfred.
How the hell?
You'd address the heir of the Sven family like that? Or has your mind strayed to a time when you were still the legitimate heir?
Are you telling me you're the heir?
You know this guy?
Knew him, more like it.
It appears he has confused you with the Alvin of this world.
He looks like a bigwig to me. If you act all buddy-buddy with him, maybe he'll let us in. They don't really have that kind of relationship. Is it inappropriate? How come you even know that word?
Don't forget we're in a fractured dimension. It just might work.
Right. Forgive me, Uncle. I must have forgotten my place.
You are forgiven.
I was hoping you'd give my friends a tour of your amazing plant.
Why not? Oscorp's success will only serve to broaden the Sven family's influence, cousin. You'd better start acting the part. Poor Leticia is quite upset over your lack of decorum.
Mom?
Indeed, she's had it with your constant gallivanting.
She's alive.
Who are these people?
My entourage. They're quite a bunch, yeah?
The world is full of dubious sorts looking to sponge off of us. You should choose your friends more carefully.
They don't get much more dubious than yours truly. Nothing, Uncle. Thanks for the advice.
As you know, the great spirit Aska was thought to be nothing more than legend. That is until I found, captured, and bent it to my will. Aska's spirit power is more than sufficient to operate this facility in its entirety.
I've never even heard of that spirit before.
I have no doubt spirits will become a crucial resource in Olympias, the very key to its future.
Hey, my uncle's not the catalyst, is he? So, do you keep Aska down in the basement here, or what?
There is no basement. Aska's imprisoned in the central portion of the dome.
Well then. That was disrespectful, huh?
Alvin, was that really necessary?
Well, if he's not the divergence catalyst, then I'd put my money on that Aska spirit being it. But it's not like he was gonna sit back and let us thwack it, right?
Indeed. And after all, we did come here.
To put this world out of commission. Isn't that right, Luger?
Dang, Alvin knows the job more than we do. Oh, jeez. Something on the ground next to Galhan. Guest key card. Ooh. And a memo. A memo says Cultivation Room 8778-7654 and 8708. The plot thickens. So I'm guessing this is the way to go.
I feel kind of bad for your uncle.
That's sweet of you, kid.
Aw. I like how, like, just legitimately Alvin is with these interactions with the kids, man. Like, he is just completely honest, and I love that so much. There's something about honesty when it comes to adults and kids I just love. I always hated, as a child, when, adults would lie to me, or they wouldn't quite, they patronize me, essentially. And that's something that I always try to do whenever I talk to kids personally.
How are we supposed to get through this?
I suppose all we can do is keep poking around until we find a solution.
Oh, dang. The password. Which one is this one, though? I think it was 8778. Password accepted. Cool. I did it. Ah! They tricked me. They tricked me with this stuff. But yeah, I've always loved love it when a kid, when you just adults just treat kids like
in the
peoples.
world. Comes off too strong.
Nope. Elise's partner skill. I don't what I'm not teamed up with Elise. Okay. I mean, I could be. Regardless, this is really cool. That's the main reason why I like Alvin so much, because he doesn't like really hide himself as a person, as a whole. Like, he's very honest despite being so dishonest like half the time in the previous game. Like, he clearly does not like his position that he was in. There we go.
This duet came courtesy of myself and my rather silent partner.
Guess who just got stronger?
Alright, Cruelio. Whoa. Hit and run beginner. Alright. Nameless Seed, eh? Yeah, this seems all pretty interesting. All interesting stuff.
Look at the size of the tomatoes. Want to see how many I can fit in my mouth?
I bet Julius would love to see this. Tomato dishes are my specialty, you know? Yeah. I miss Julius.
Oh, Class's guy likes tomatoes? Funny, so does Daddy. But I think they're gross. So when Daddy makes soup, he does two kinds. Gross-style soup with tomatoes and L-style soup without them.
I love that so much. This is exactly how kids talk. Oh, Encounter Lake. Oh, I actually ran into this when I was grinding a bit. So Encounter Lake is just when there's two different enemies that appear together. Essentially, it's nothing too bad or anything. It's just there, sort of. Actually, it makes my job easier because I just get into one fight in comparison to anything else. They're very easy to get through.
Sorry about that.
I wonder if Jude and Leia run into Alvin after this, because I wouldn't doubt that's a thing that will happen. But god dang it, dude, I really do love the idea of characters running into other characters. Like, that's just like the coolest thing to me, in like a different dimension, and just like seeing how they interact and whatnot. I've always been a fan of just like dimensional travel into like a different thing where something is slightly different, and just like they have to like solve the mystery or something like that. So this, like, the premise of this alone has got me sold on it, and without the fundamental background of Xillia 1, I don't think people would love it nearly as much. Like, honestly, it has nothing to do with the story of Tales of Xillia. I'm not even joking. Like, you could go in this without knowing the story of Tales of Xillia, and it honestly does not matter. In fact, I honestly don't remember much of Tales of Xillia when it comes to what the heck happened. I really don't. It's kind of confusing. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of a confusing game. But it still worked real well. I also forgot where I got. I guess it was that way? Security room. Okay. Library. Event list. Do I have any of the other stuff? I don't think I can remember it, honestly. Yeah, I don't think I remember it.
I wonder what this apparatus is for.
Okay, this is the exit. What the heck is all this for? What apparatus? Which one are you talking about? Oh, oh, I got a long coat. Nice. Anything else? Nah, not really. Okay then. So I take it it's another control panel. Since the guest view has expired, you cannot move on any area beyond this point. Please renew your card. Renew my card? How? Do I have to renew it through here? I think so. There we go. Alright, doesn't seem too hard. Thank you.
I can't believe that Olympias has great spirits too.
In fossil or spirite form, sure, I could see that. But a physically manifested great spirit? Didn't see that coming.
I would imagine that its existence here is only due to this being a fractured dimension.
What kind of spirit is Aska supposed to be?
It's said to be the great spirit that commands the power of light.
I hope its temperament is sunny too.
I've learned not to expect too much from the temperaments of great spirits. I've had a bad experience or two.
Tell me about it.
Rowan, are there many other great spirits?
Well, we've encountered the four great spirits of earth, water, fire, and wind, as well as the great spirits Celsius of ice and Volt of lightning. I've also read about Shadow, the great spirit of darkness, and Pluto, ruler of the underworld.
And don't forget Muse, and then Lord Maxwell, who rules over them all.
That's what most people believe. But some scholars believe there may be a great spirit even stronger than Maxwell.
Stronger than Maxwell? Do they mean Kronos?
I believe the possibility is high.
Well, let's hope we never run into that guy then.
Even though we're planning to run into that guy then.
They can
I
grow
mean,
trees
who
and
else for the
doors?
job?
That's incredible.
What's that up in the ceiling?
Oh my god! Ceiling talk, what? Okay, well, I guess I don't get to look.
Here we go.
Bunch of punk jerks. Get out of here. Let me just hammer you to death. But what the heck? How are they poisoned? Who poisoned them? Some stupid chem students? What the hell? Get out of here. Don't poison me.
All right, you should get things done.
It looks like just a bunch of people trying to kill me. Go this way. Ooh, vitality. Oh, wow, it's actually like a little power-up thing. Guess we should go after him. Alright. Yeah, this is simple. Just hitting him and whatnot. Also, if you haven't noticed, I actually have stronger equipment and whatnot. I decided to get that while I was grinding, like actually get equipment, so we should be good probably for the next
How's
few
that for an old
little
man?
dungeons. Because I really don't like getting like a bunch of equipment like on RPGs. That is definitely one of the things that I wish RPGs would stop doing, is actually equipment. Like I'm not even like joking here. Like I'd rather it just be like combat proof and all that such. Like I understand how armor does help you like do better stuff, but as far as I'm concerned, the way Sequoia does its thing, where it's just like, hey, you know, let's just
Amazing. That's right. I'm not just cute. I'm strong too. You're more like creaky. What? Creaky? Yeah, creepy and weak. Is that how you view me?
I'm sorry, just every time they interact, like, I gotta look at what they're doing. Okay,
You've been
as I was saying
cutting quite
before.
a marvelous performance out there. This seems like a fine opportunity to give you this. It's guaranteed to make you an even more impressive man.
Oh, cool. Thank you, Rowan. We should probably start being with Alvin again shortly after, huh? Ooh, spicy roll chicken. Speaking of items, ooh, I could do that real quick. I keep forgetting I could do this stuff. One battle. I probably should have waited on that 80%. Now I think about it, I was like, yeah, I probably could have waited. Oh well. The important thing is that we actually are using it in comparison to other things. But yeah, I don't like building my equipment. I rather just have like a little button that says like, oh, it's improved already. Because like you sharpen it or something like that. Or like it's a pivotal point in the game series. Well, not the game series, but rather the game itself. Where it's like you get a new item or something. And I'm like, oh, cool. And it's like much more powerful. Like that I could understand and I could deal with. But anything more than that, I'm like, yeah, no. I'd rather not. I'd rather you just do it for me. That's kind of weird. Just a random thing. Either way, we're just going to get rid of all these little enemies just so it kind of helps us out. Thankfully enough, these enemies are super easy. I actually really like the boss method here. As I mentioned previously about weak enemies, stronger bosses, I'm fine with that. Bosses are supposed to be the hard part of the game. They're supposed to be the challenge. And even then, I haven't really gotten much. Volt just kind of killed me because I messed up.
Performance in history.
Okay. Thank you.
You've gotten stronger.
Man, I feel good.
Alright, where else can I go off to? No, that's it. That was all the enemies and such. Can we like look directly up? Because you were saying something about like what's up there? Nope, I might as well just take the hit, right? He's coming after me anyway. Okay, so this guy. What the? I was worried it didn't want to do this. Get him! Oh, what? No, I'm actually. How did I get to Alvin? I don't remember doing that.
I've gotta get stronger.
I remember saying I wanted to do it, but I don't remember actually doing it. I was in fact going like, huh, I should probably do Alvin next, but no, now it's happened. Oh, okay. Whatever then.
This must be where they manage plant growth.
What is that ticking ticky thing? Wisdom ring? I'll gladly take that. I feel like that's like important. Choose an area to change. Change 3. Polarization complete. Reverted to standard environment. About this one. Reverted to standard environment. Okay. That should be fine, I think. I honestly have no idea. Hello, random beast monster thing. I don't know why you're here, or why you're working the security guards. That's kind of weird if you ask me, but whatever.
I may be old, but I've got a punch.
Maybe I should move on to my gun.
Well done, Rowan. Here's a reward for you.
Oh, this is heavenly. In fact, I think I see the light.
What? Don't go in.
Oh, I love how much Rowan just messes with people. I could go there, or I could go in here. Oh, wow, I forgot the password for this. I knew I should have written down things. I honestly forgot the password. So I guess we can't go in it. Yeah, we can't go into that plantation, so I guess I missed that forever. I mean, I kind of hope I didn't, but I think we're just gonna have to, like, miss it. Jeez, what is that guy doing?
We have no limits.
Wait, do I have the gun, or is that just a thing? Because I was thinking of moving to gun, but it keeps happening this way. Where it just sort of just makes it work? I'm really confused. What was that? What was a little dun-dun about? Me there, mister. Oh no, I'm just got that.
I'm here for you.
Try shooting it!
I did try shooting it. I'm shooting, see? Just keep doing a little combo where they just go up in the air. It's pretty funny. Just look at him, he's flying. He thinks he's people.
Elise! Get him!
Oh dang it, no.
Hey, nice fight.
Okay, so we got the end effect. So that means we gotta add the other thing again. Doodly-doo, doodly-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. No, well, we're gonna wait on that experience, because we could do that for the boss. I guess I could use all those, but it'd be better off if I get more gold. Which is kind of weird that they give us gold. Like, honestly, it really is. Like, should they not be able to give us gold? Really? There I go.
You see that? My will is my strength.
No, couldn't think of it. I don't think I mess with a lot of my special moves, so that may be a reason why I can't do certain things. Yeah, I don't know what that is, honestly. I suppose we should save, right? Because that would be the biggest indication that there's a boss coming soon, right?